Bread by Jaclyn Enchin. 1941, Paris, France, and the small town of Saint-Dijon just outside of Paris. Autumn. Scene 1, a clearing in the woods, northern France. Old man stumbles onto the stage carrying a loaf of bread. He trips. Officers behind him take off running. Maurice stumbles onto the stage, out of breath.
Hey, you stop right there, you terrible thief! Oh, well, the least I can do is write this report. The criminal was last seen at 1900 hours in the South Woods, running in the west direction from Versailles. Early mid-age, impoverished, blue shirt and brown shoes. Officer 1! Could you be any slower?
Coming! I dropped my hat! I have to run about a kilometer back!
All right, is that hat? It's a wonder it even stays on your head. Where did you get that from again?
It was from this shop outside of Paris. Apparently this style is all the rage in Sweden. The lady in the shop told me right before taking it off a display of cleaning supplies. So strange. Oh, that is fashion these days, no?
Yes, you're right. The Swedish, they are known for their unique and interesting designing.
So, where is the guy?
He ran away, but I have this. A complete and accurate description of his appearance and disposition.
Huh?
He seemed like a Pisces. I got the water sign kind of feeling from him.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, a very sweet soul, very sweet soul, very sensitive.
Oh, it is just crazy. No, all this over a loaf of bread?
It's not just about a loaf of bread, Officer 1. It's just, well, it's the principle of the same.
I guess so.
Do they have any of those in soft bread?
Soft bread? I did not see any soft bread. As far as I'm concerned, it only comes in a mop head
All
gray.
right, I just thought I would inquire.
No, because it's a nice
Scene 2, at Nameless Bakery, dusk. Apprentice, or Appy, hands a wrapped package of bread to the last customer, Madame.
There you are, madame, our stalest bread of the day.
Oh, thank you, apprentice. This will make a perfect scratching post for my sweet little Jacob.
My pleasure, of course. All in a day's work. Give Jingles my best.
I surely will. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir, madame.
Appy wipes the counter and turns the sign to closed. Appy wipes the counter again just as the old man barges in.
Closed. Hello? Sorry, old man. I just turned over the sign, which means we are closed. 1 centime? I can get you an ounce of flour for that. Now scat.
Old man quickly takes a loaf of bread from the display.
Now, what was I? I turned over the sign and I was supposed to... Hey! Hey, you can't just take a loaf of bread! You know, it's sourdough anyway, so suit yourself.
Appy shuts the door and returns to wiping.
Come on, can't you read the sign?
Hey, can you let me in?
What is with people? No, we are closed, as in not open. No more bread.
Okay. Can you let me in?
I told you no more bread.
They stare at each other through the window in the door. Appy doesn't know what to do, so he lets her in. Jumping into his arms.
Oh, apprentice, oh, thank goodness. I never thought I'd see you again.
Hi.
Gosh, I've missed you so much and I have no idea. It's okay now that we're standing here together. Everything just feels so right again, doesn't it?
Have we met before now?
Hey, are you feeling all right? You poor thing, don't worry one bit.
Oh, no, I'm not worried.
You must have relationship amnesia. It happens to the best of us.
Relationship amnesia.
Oh, of course. You couldn't have heard of it. How could you possibly remember? It's what happens when someone loves one another so much that they can't take all of that overwhelming feeling of love, so they block it out of their memory. It's sort of like a fugue. But don't worry, it will pass.
A fugue. But really?
Apprentice, what is going on out there?
Nothing.
Wait. You can't be in here.
What? Why not?
Well, because,
Baker enters the front area. Appy pushes Jill away from him. He grabs a rolling pin and salutes. throws another rolling pin to Jill. She salutes as well.
Ah, oh, I love the smell of empty shelves in the evening time. Formidable! Oh, hello. Apprentice, what is this girl doing in our shop after hours, huh?
What? Oh, right. This girl, she's just, I don't really know what exactly the sort of thing this is. She just walked in, to be honest.
I'm his girlfriend.
Pardon me, madame, but I am talking to the apprentice, okay? So, what is going on here, huh?
Yes, sir. Well,
Come on, I don't have all day. There's buns, I can smell them. They're past golden brown, apprentice. They're way past golden brown.
she's my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Yes, sirree, my girlfriend.
Jill.
Jill.
Girlfriend, eh? Well, why didn't you say so, eh? See, usually in this kind of situation I would have fired you on the spot. But girlfriend, you two are so adorable, I could just eat you right up. Oh, well, I will let you two finish up your little rendezvous, and I will see you, apprentice, in 5 minutes to begin the dough preparation.
Of course, sir. Dough preparation.
Ah, love, a wonderful, wonderful thing it is, no? And it's for the way you look at me. Oh, it's for the only one I see. It's for the very, very extraordinary love.
It's not love, and it's 1941. That song hasn't even been written yet. Okay, I don't know who you think you are, but we are not in a relationship.
As you know, I just got back from a vacation in Paris, and I can't tell you how lost I felt without you. So, I saw this quaint little shop right in the middle of the village square, and...
Jill starts taking out a wrapped gift and gives it to Abby.
A gift? But we are not, see, we're not, I mean, we've never...
Dear, you need to relax.
It's not a fugue. I haven't forgotten anything. How can you just barge in here and act like we're just, like you and me are...
You and me are what?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my god.
What? What is it now?
I think I'm starting to feel...
No. No. Don't cry. Look, I'm sorry. Please don't. Just try to get it down.
Husband, well, boyfriend treats me like a wet rag.
Apprentice, in minute!
Okay, just please, shh, be quiet. Be quiet.
I'm leaving.
Good. Leave. And I never want to see your face again. You hear me?
So Abby, don't forget we're having dinner with my parents this Friday night. Oh, right. I can see you're still in a mood. Oh, I almost forgot.
Please, leave.
You know, you're so cute when you're angry. I'm cute when I'm angry too, so we have that in common. Although I'm almost never angry, unless you really cross me. I mean, like really cross. Like crisscross applesauce.
Abby closes and locks the door.
Bye-bye, my love.
Abby spots the gift. He thinks for a moment, then quickly opens it. It's a painting.
Let's look at that. It almost looks real.
Abby hangs the painting. It's a full-size, very accurate painting of the Mona Lisa. Abby goes to the back for the dough preparations. Scene 3. Baker enters, kneading dough.
Apprentice, I need you now.
Oh.
See what I did there?
Yes, of course, sir. Coming right away.
Abby gets his baking hat on and takes out more supplies.
Well, apprentice.
What?
The girl.
Oh, right, the girl.
Well, it isn't every day that you have a girlfriend.
Yeah, about that.
Well, I wish you most utmost joy and happiness. Ah, love, what a wonderful, wonderful thing it is, huh?
I am a very lucky person.
Wonderful. Wow, now, my boy, let's go.
Abby turns on the radio.
We don't know how he did it. It is completely outrageous. Completely outrageous? Wait, what was that?
What?
Shh, écoute. Officer 1, what is your take on this horrible thing that is occurred?
I don't know how this could have happened. We have top security experts guarding the area 24 hours a day. It is completely outrageous. completely outrageous, yes.
That is Officer 1 describing the robbery of our Cher Jaclyn de Mona Lisa, in his own words. Completely outrageous. Thank you for tuning in. Check back because we have reports every hour, on the hour. This is station 77. Hurry. Mon Dieu! La Jaclyn, fille de pute! Imaginez ça!
Oh, wow, that's
Oh, can you believe it? I mean, the officer is right. It is completely outrageous.
Yeah. It's a shame. I'm just gonna go back here for a quick second.
Well, whoever did this is in for a severe punishment here. I cannot believe the nerve to do such a thing, mon Dieu! Oh, I may have seemed to have forgotten the.
Baker turns as Appy runs up with a painting. Appy throws flour in Baker's eyes.
Flour! Apprentice! This is a bakery, not a pig pen.
Sorry, I was just trying to help and I didn't know what to do.
Apprentice, I know.
You do? Oh, God. Well, before you jumped into conclusions, I just think you should know it wasn't me who was responsible for any of it.
Yes, I know you are upset, just as I am over this completely outrageous injustice. She is like a cultural icon, and even more than that, an absolute treasure, and even more than that, she is the most beautiful and celebrated piece of art known to humanity and the whole of the entire world. Oh, you are probably feeling so many emotions right now. Oh, it's okay. I am here. It is okay.
Oh, God.
It's all right. Just let it flow. Huh? Let it flow like a river flowing down the side of a glistening mountain stream. Does it feel better? Now, my boy, there is no need to be upset. I'm sure they all have the best people on the case. It's only a matter of time before they catch the bastard by the neck like a turkey before Christmas time.
But it's only October.
You know what, apprentice? You've been working here for a long time, huh? I have a mountain of paperwork to do, so why don't you finish up the next batch, huh? I trust you. I will see you bright and early tomorrow, and hey, don't worry about the painting, it's sure to show up somewhere. Bon nuit, apprentice.
Oh my God, how could she do this? How could she just steal it? That's why I've never seen her, because she steals bread out of here probably every day, forming a pseudo-psycho-emotional relationship with me.
Don't mind me, apprentice, I just forgot my favorite pen and I have to come back to get it. I don't mind.
Okay, calm down. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. It's okay. It'll be fine. No, God, no! I'm gonna die. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Okay.
Appy sets a coat rack to resemble a police officer.
Okay. Hey, officer, how are you today? So, I have this little issue. Oh, you've heard about it. Great. Well, see, it was actually given to me as a gift, and it turns out that, well, it's the real deal. The true McGee. Is that the term? No. The real McCoy. That's the term for that. And, oh, please, oh, God, please, I didn't do it. You gotta believe me, please. Oh, God.
Appy grabs the painting, then hides under the table.
Who is it?
Hello, my name is Officer 1.
And my name is Maurice.
We are here to speak to someone by the name of Baker.
Baker? He isn't here right now. Please leave your name and number at the sound of the beep, and he will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for calling and have a great day. Beep.
What do we do? We already gave him our names.
Beep.
Just give them again. Yeah?
Thank you. This is Officer 1.
And Maurice.
We would like to speak with Baker at his earliest convenience. It is for a reason. I'm not good at leaving messages.
It is about the item stolen today. By the man with a sort of bluish shirt.
Blue shirt.
Oh yes, and I believe dark-colored shoes, like a black or a brown.
Yes, black or brown, very generic.
Yes, very generic.
Oh my God.
Oh, and he's a Pisces. Probably Gemini Moon. Totally sure though, so please call back to the station de police in the Paris as soon as you can.
Yes, as soon as you can, we would be so grateful. Merci.
Merci. That was good. Officer Warren. See?
I think so. I get so nervous with these things. My words, they become more confusing than a fruitcake.
Beep, beep. Thank you for your message. You may leave now.
Wow, it is very rude messaging machine.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right, let's go. Officer Warren. Well, you're making me want a fruitcake.
Yes, should we discover the next holiday-themed gift shop?
Yes, great idea.
That was too close. Oh, what am I going to do with you?
Appy looks at the painting and has an idea. He takes the painting outside, runs around, sees citizens walking by, blocks citizens' way with painting unrevealed, pauses, then turns and comes right back in. He puts the painting somewhere in the bakery and then takes it back. He puts it somewhere else in the bakery, then takes it back. He tries putting it in a sack that's too small. He tries wrapping it back up with Jill's wrapping paper. He looks at the painting. He makes a call, then hangs up. He makes another call, then hangs up. He makes a call, then hangs up.
No. Think. See, Your Honor, this is, there is no possible way that I could have taken it because the evidence is just in the bag. See, there's this girl and she actually gave me this painting as a gift because she thought I was her boyfriend, even though I'm totally not. And so one thing led to another, and now, wouldn't you know it, I'm an international criminal. So you see, it's actually pretty funny when you look at the whole thing. Aren't I charming? So, not guilty?
Guilty.
Okay, just breathe in and out. In and out. Oh God, I can't breathe.
Abby collapses on the table, which turns the radio on, where he hears radio interview and Claubert.
Search parties are already active in Paris and its rural areas. Officers are searching suspected homes and locations while Inspector Claubert, the top inspector in Europe, is on the case. He is here with us now. Inspector, do you have a message for the culprit?
Yes, for the man or woman in question, you should understand one thing. I do not sleep, I do not eat. I do enjoy a good brandy now and then. But the only fuel I get is from the fuel of the law, justice, and redemption. I will find you. As long as God is my witness, I will find you. So be careful, because I am right there behind you. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Inspector,
Yes.
you were there at the scene of the great trolley robbery, the massacre at King Street, as well as the assassination of the late Jean Jaurès. How will you say that this is different from any of your previous cases?
Yes, well, the difference is that the whole world is various. Leprechaun belongs to everyone. It would only be too easy to solve this crime with the whole of humanity loyally on my side.
When can we expect the capture and prosecution of said criminal?
24 hours, starting now.
24 hours? Wow, that is a very ambitious time frame.
Well, the people of France deserve no less than Flaubert's best efforts, especially for a case of this caliber. The capture and prosecution of the criminal in 24 hours, I guarantee it. It is a promise.
Ah, very good, sir. And if I may speak on behalf of France and the rest of the world, we all await anxiously for your 24-hour capture.
Yes, well, as I said, 24 hours.
And so, what would you say this criminal is doing at this current moment?
At this moment, he is probably hugging his teddy bear, listening to this broadcast, and praying for his precious, God-forsaken life.
Merci, Inspector. It has been a pleasure.
The pleasure has been all mine.
Reporting from la station de police à Rue Marcadet. Stay tuned for more updates every hour on the great Mona Lisa robbery. This is station.
Abby turns off the radio. Scene 4, at the police station.
Yes, Monsieur Prime Minister, good, how are you? Yes, good, yes, we are on the hunt, sir. No sign of it yet. Yes, but I can assure you we're doing the best we can. We have all of our top officers on the case. Yeah, sir? Yeah, well, of course, sir. Yes, of course. Yeah, well, we have already... Yeah, okay. Yes. Sir, look, I don't know what to say to that. That is between you and your wife. Well, I think that she would look better in the lavender than...
He hangs up the phone. Officer 1 enters with mime hiding behind him.
Chief, we have someone here who may have some information regarding the case.
Ah! Bring him forth!
He does not parle français, sir.
Oh, so he is an immigrant.
Oh, no, sir, he does not speak.
A mime? Why would you bring me a mime?
He was there in the terrace outside the museum the day it happened.
All right. Well, just leave him to me. Just... Hello there. Okay, so what can you tell me about the case? Come on, the case. Who stole it? Where is the painting? The Mona Lisa, La Joconde. What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to have information about who stole the painting? Yeah, okay. Let's start with a few basic questions, right? What time were you in front of the museum? Between noon and 4:30. 4:30! Yes. All right. Okay, good. Did you see anything suspicious around you at the time? Okay. You're a man. Yes. A man with a bird. Yes. No, it's a lizard. Not a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird on your shoulder. A parrot. Okay, the parrot is blind. A man with a blind parrot. No. A blind man with a blind parrot. A blind man with a parrot who. Oh, I know this. With paraplegic, he who has a broken leg. Yes, a broken leg. With a limp. A pirate! A pirate! A pirate! There was a pirate at the museum. Oh, no, wait a minute. I have seen a man with a parrot and an eye patch and a stub for a leg. Now, he is on the corner every day panhandling just like you are. Now, don't tell me that you are trying to take out the competition or something and reporting him to the police. Because if you are wasting my time. Do you hear me? All right. Now, please continue. Right. Yeah, something is on the ground. There must be rocks. No, I don't know. It's a ball. No. Apple. An orange. What are you doing? You're rolling on the ground. Roll? It's roll? A roll. You were there, you were picking up bankrolls. Bankrolls. No? They were fresh rolls. From a bakery. Like bread. Yes? So, are you saying that there were fresh rolls on the ground in front of the museum, right when the crime occurred? Bread in front of the museum, strewn all over the front entrance. Now, where did this bread come from? What is this bread? What is the meaning of bread? Why didn't you just show me this in the first place? Oh, fine. Thank you, Mime. That will be all. Wow, well, it's so peculiar. Officers!
We did you?
Yeah. We might just have a leave. Damn. Now. Yeah, no one told the Prime Minister that. We won't cross our hearts yet. Run along.
Phone rings.
Yes, Prime Minister, hello, yeah, well, yes, I know, yes, I have sorted it out as soon as I can. No, sorry, it was nothing, it was a fly, yes, then okay, go with the rose, yes, I know I said lavender, I just, look, agree with whatever she says. It'll be like you've never been married, it's like you've never been married before. I'm so sorry, sir. Yes, I am so sorry. Yes,
Hangs up phone.
Ha ha! Oh, God!
Scene 5, in Claubert's study. Claubert is petting his pet cactus.
Oh, Gilbert. No one understands. But you. Gilbert, get out of my office, will you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What are you still doing here?
We just want to know what you like on your pizza for the pizza party.
What? I don't know. I don't care.
I need a topping, sir, and I don't care. Is not a topping.
Fine. Anchovies. You like anchovies? Yes. You want to know if I like anchovies? Yes, of course I like anchovies.
That is perfect. I will let them know promptly. Merci, monsieur. And Gilbert.
How interesting, huh? Flour made from wheat, watered by the water of the St. Denis Springs, a good amount of salt on the crust, seems to be skipping on caraway seeds, and what a curious sound. Well, this isn't ordinary bread. But what does bread have to do with this whole bloody thing anyway?
Monsieur Inspector?
I swear, if it's about pizza,
The Prime Minister's report, sir, just came in.
Merci. By order of the government of France, the individual and or group found guilty of the theft of Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa painting will receive a sentence of life imprisonment, and vindicated by the Ministry of Culture and Art. This action will be taken unless otherwise modified or waived by legal authority. Modified, eh? Modifications to the anticipated sentence will be exercised upon imprisonment of said criminal, and is dependent on nothing whatsoever and can include probationary periods, alternate jurisdictions, and any more extreme measures, blah, blah, blah. Extreme measures. Extreme measures, yes. These measures may include a change of penitentiary, removal of personal rights, or execution. Oh, Gilbert. This is turning out better than I thought. Just think, look, someone is being capitally punished, and all because of me. I've never had that type of honor before in my career. We only have 21 hours left to bring this idiot to justice, and when I find him, mark my words, he will wish he were already dead. Just think, when I solve the crime of the century, every newspaper would have my face on it. Every day will be a holiday in my honor, and every person in the world will know Claubert. Officer 1! Yes,
Comes
sir!
from behind a wall with a box of pizza.
Listen to me. I need you to do something.
Of course, sir.
I need you to get me someone sneaky. Yes, someone nimble. Someone who will keep that mouth shut.
Right, I will bring you this right away, sir.
Oh, Officer 1. Are there anchovies on this? You know I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, me too.
I mean, what kind of idiot orders anchovies?
Anchovies, they're so
I
disgusting.
know, a man who orders anchovies does not know what true life is. That is a real quote.
That is not a real quote, no.
I read it in textbook.
What did you say?
Oh my God. Yes, look, it would only be a matter of time before I achieve the greatest, most impressive, most famous world capture of all time.
He sure likes to talk when no one is around.
Oh no, Maurice. He is talking to his pet cactus.
Ah, I understand now.
Get out! Out!
The cactus.
Scene 6, back at Namla's bakery. wine next to the Mona Lisa.
Ah, perfect. I am drunk enough to forget that I could very well become a convicted criminal, but not too drunk that I lose complete control of my bowels. Mona. Why is everyone so obsessed with you? So interested in your being, your existence? I mean, there must be something you know that everyone else doesn't, like some sort of a secret. Your eyes. Art. One of life's great mysteries. A great big mystery. Your eyes. They're so beautiful.
Jill walks past the window and sees Abby kissing the Mona Lisa.
Dear Diary, you'll never believe what kind of betrayal I witnessed tonight. Just when you think that everything seems right in the world, it becomes so very wrong. Excuse me? I'm trying to write. I leave Apprentice for no more than 3 hours and come back only to see him schmoozing with her. I can barely stand it. I tell you, he is in for some hell, Diary. Some hell!
Oh, God. I haven't, done anything in a long time. It's hard when you work as much as I do. Every day is just great. And people want their bread. They need their bread. Can we stop? Can we stop with the whole symbol thing? It is very distracting and I'm not really in the mood. Yeah, thank you. So anyways, what is that quote from the Bible again? Bread is the staff of life. Huh. Yeah, and in this town, people believe it. So here I am working day in and day out. So maybe someday I'll get to be a baker and be my own boss. Why? Well, why else? To make my father proud.
Father appears.
That he became what he wanted to be. A banker. The head financier of 8 different branches throughout France. That day, I remember it because of another. My father trimming the hedges while I was playing in the sandbox. I looked up at my father and I said, Daddy, I want to be just like you. And he said,
Son, you will never be a banker.
I will never be a baker. I will never be a baker? Well, that's exactly what I set out to be. Oh, God. I don't even want to imagine what he'd say if he knew where I was right now.
I didn't say baker, I said
My life is over! I have nothing. Nothing. What? What about Jill? Jill, the girl whom I've never met until today, who thinks that we're in a full-on romantic relationship with each other? What would you classify that as? Probably obsessive-compulsive disorder? Or maybe delusions of grandeur? Jill. The crazy woman who may be the reason I die tomorrow. You have to be joking. Well, I don't.
Eats cream puffs.
You know what I love? I love wine and sweet, sweet cream-filled pastries. At least they satisfy me in more ways than I could ever know. God, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm a very vulnerable place right now. With everything that's happened in you. God, I need to get rid of you. All right. Oh, okay. There. This is what we're going to do. The next time Jill walks through that door, I'm going to give you back. But until then, let's just keep a low profile, okay? Just keep a low profile, yeah.
He falls asleep on the counter. Scene 7. The mime is performing his act in the village square the next day. Pirate beggar holds out a tin cup. Citizens walk by, giving the pirate all of their money.
Come on, he's not even a real pirate! Here, ma'am, you just dropped money into my... Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Wait. I hear. I forget. I see. I understand. I do. I think.
You like that? That's Confucius.
Oh, no, I mean, that was me. Yeah, that was all me. Merci, grazie. Oh, danke, danke. Oh. Hey, have you seen the mime who speaks? It's crazy, isn't it? So different and off the beaten path. Much better than that pirate beggar. I heard this one I heard that his parrot is stuffed anyhow. Oh, finally! They love me. You really love me! Yes!
Bonjour, madame. Claubert says he needs you for more questioning.
Not now. I'm ahead of that godforsaken pirate, and it's all about the mime now.
But it is imperative. If you do not come with me now, well, I must exercise my authority. Okay, here I go.
No, but my people. Don't worry, I'll be here tomorrow, folks. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right.
No unparenting, sir. I ought to call the authorities.
Hey, if you are a mime, why are you speaking?
This, my friend, is mime nouveau. That means I push the boundaries of societal expectation. I am a trailblazer, a cliff diver, a true revolutionary. Wait, what's that? No. Oh my God, it's got a talking parrot, but how? It's been literally 2 minutes. Hey, have you seen the pirate beggar's talking parrot? It's an absolute delight. It reminds me of being on a real pirate ship out to sea. Well, you all think that stupid bird is better than this? Then this?
Time to go.
Damn it. Oh.
Maurice and Officer 1 are driving the car. Scene 8. At Nameless Bakery, next morning. Appy is passed out at the table. He wakes up and looks at his watch.
Oh my God. It's morning. Oh, Prentice, you look awful. Your hair is a complete mess.
Sorry, sir, I was up late.
You know what you need?
A lawyer?
Sorry.
No. A cafe. Ole.
Thanks.
Now drink up, we have a big day ahead of us.
Oh, right.
The Archambault's reception. Now tell me,
Holds up 2 outfits.
which one says I am here to serve, but I also like to party? Apprentice, come on, which one is it? Is it a 5 or is it a 7?
Sorry, what? Oh, it's a 10.
A 10? You are lying. Okay, let's say it's a 6, but what about this one, huh? Now, pay attention, apprentice. I am not paying you to stand there with your mouth open. You are right. This is the one I shall wear to the reception. Mrs. Archambault's 6 croissant bouche. You are on it?
Sure, I'm on it.
Good. Back to the dressing room. Okay, just to be sure now. Does this make me look rounder than usual? Because if so, just tell me. Because I can take it. Apprentice, where is your head today?
Yes. Sorry.
Well, at least you are honest. Yeah? This outfit will have to do. Well, the cart is all set and packed, and I am off to set up for the reception. I will see you, apprentice, bright and early tomorrow, and try not to burn the place down, huh?
Burn the place.
Appy quickly rifles through a drawer and finds a match. He lights it, then shakes it out. He then goes to get supplies and makes a fire pit around the painting.
Oil on wood, it's the perfect kindling.
Lights the match.
Okay.
Chickens out and blows it out. Lights another match, blows out again.
Okay, definitely this time. 1, 2.
Lights match, edging it towards the painting.
Apprentice!
Blows out match and throws it away.
God, Jill. Okay, I have something to say to you.
Card.
Oh, no, you're not fooling me with that again. I'm not opening up anything else from you, no way.
Card.
Jill, this painting, it's the real thing.
Card.
It's the actual Mona Lisa that was painted by Leonardo da Vinci in 1503. These brushstrokes are his brushstrokes. Do you understand?
Card.
Jill, they're going to arrest us,
Card.
and then probably kill us.
Card.
Fine, give me the stupid card.
Owen's card.
It's blank.
I have no words.
You are so...
Jill hands him a gift that looks like another wrapped canvas.
Oh, okay, I am
Wraps the gift.
not opening this.
Yes, you are.
No, sorry, you can't make it.
Open it now.
I'm not opening it.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are. You
I'm
better
not
open this
opening
gift or I
this.
swear
You
to
can't
God,
make
open it.
It's
Open
a
the
free
gift.
country.
Yes, you
It's
are.
a free
Yes,
country.
you
Is
are.
it not?
Right
I'm
now,
not.
yes, you are.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
you are.
I swear if this is...
Another one. Except this time it's with very ambiguous shapes. What do you think?
See the price tag.
Oh, God, thank God it's just a copy. Oh, yes.
I thought you'd like it better. So I'll just take this back, and you'll never have to look at it again.
Wait, you're taking that?
Yes, I'm taking it back. What did you think I was going to do?
You're taking
There was
this?
really something between you two.
Something
I knew
between
it.
us. Oh, my God. How is that even possible in the grand scheme of reality?
I know what I saw last night. All I want is an apology.
Apologize? You're the one that got us into this horrible mess in the first place. My life would be so much better if we never met.
I'm taking this with me.
You're taking it. Good. Fine. Take it.
I will.
Fine.
Well, I'm taking it now.
Great.
Taking it.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you holding on to it? Let it go.
I will let go.
Okay, so let go.
I will.
Let go, apprentice. I swear to God.
I
Let
will
go.
let
I
go.
knew it. I
God,
knew
I'm
there
holding
was
it
something.
now.
Let go,
Give me
let go,
a few
let go.
seconds.
Bobby kisses Jill. They both back away in shock.
Hey, you can't just do that.
Why not?
Because I'm mad at you. You really mean it?
No, I don't know.
Now I know that you're definitely my boyfriend. We can move on to the next phase of our relationship.
Oh,
Abby, you make me so happy. Will you do me the honor of becoming Mr. Jill Fausenblom?
oh my God.
I am so silly I forgot the floral tablecloth. Good thing I remembered it is our signature after all.
The painting.
Baker?
I'll take that as a yes!
Apprentice, what is going on here?
Baker, wait. It's not what it looks like.
How did that thing get in here? Well, it is impossible.
No, it's not real. See? It's a copy. Jill bought it for me as a gift.
A copy. Jill, is this true?
Yes, it's real.
A really well-painted copy of the real thing. See? Jill went to Paris for the day, and tell him, Jill.
Oh, yes, that city has some serious sewage issues.
Right. Then Jill decided to get me, her boyfriend. What? No, I'm not saying that. We're not. Her fiance, a copy of the world's most sought-after painting ever to exist in the history of the world. Ta-da.
Just a copy, eh? Just a copy.
Just a copy, see? Just a copy.
Just a copy.
Ha! It's just a copy. Well, of course it's just a copy. For a moment, apprentice, I thought you were the crazy art thief.
Could you imagine me? Oh, no, but this is a copy. Just to be clear, just a copy.
My apologies, apprentice. Just a copy.
That's right.
Just a copy.
Just a copy.
Just a copy.
Just a copy. Hey, just a copy. Okay, if we don't get rid of this painting, we're going to be in really big trouble.
You really think it's that bad?
It is very bad.
Oh, Abby. Would this make you feel better?
Jill hands Abby a piece of paper.
A prenuptial agreement?
Okay, just sign on the dotted line.
Apprentice, it is my sister's birthday tomorrow. I need madeleines, beignets, and your finest tarte à la ganache.
Right away, madame. Wait right here.
Oh, and did you hear? They've narrowed it down to this area.
This area.
The artiste. Can you believe it? He could be your neighbor.
Abby gives the pastries to Madame.
Well, there you are.
Thank thank you, apprentice. Who is this girl? I think she likes you.
Yes, thank you, madame. Yes, you two have a good life.
À bientôt, apprentice.
Jill, how can you be like this when our heads might be chopped off by the time this night is over?
Apprentice, there's no need to raise your voice at your fiance.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna die. If we don't do something now, we're dead. They're gonna string us up by our necks and hang us on display like turkeys at Christmas time.
Abby, don't be silly. It's not even November yet. Are you getting all this?
Abby turns on the radio.
We have an update from Inspector Claver. He has narrowed down the art thief to Saint-Jean, a town north of Paris.
Hey, that's us, Saint-Jean!
The curator of the Louvre is with us tonight. Madam Curator, describe the havoc this has caused for your exhibition.
We are trying our best to help the Inspector Flaubert track down this imbecile who thinks this museum is some sort of joke. As if we can replace our Joconde. She is the mother to the art world, and without their mothers, the babies are crying and pooping all over the place. It is completely outrageous.
Thank you, madam, for your take on the situation. We will have updates every hour on the hour. Stay tuned for more to come. Station 77, Paris.
Abby turns on the radio.
Wow, how are they gonna clean all that poop up? Abby, it will be okay. I paid for it, fair and square.
What do you mean, fair and square? It's the Mona Lisa. It's priceless. It's priceless. 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 Oh.
So I was thinking for the wedding, we could have it at the old flour mill. You know, the one across the street from that little pastry shop? The one that sells those little chocolate tarts? Oh, just thinking about them makes me so very happy.
There's not going to be a wedding.
Abby, what do you mean, silly?
We are not getting married.
Abby, but the kids.
I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it?
No.
You didn't mean it? Well. Well, that's how you feel. I guess I'll just leave then. I'm leaving.
Please.
I'm just gonna walk out this door. You may never see me again.
Great.
I'll be gone forever. I'm thinking about moving to Turkey. They have lots of dried fruit there. And more so than here, so.
Bon voyage.
Jill slams the door closed behind her. She opens the door again. She peeks in, then slams it closed again. Blackout. Scene 9. Mime is in the police car with Maurice and Officer 1.
Sheesh. You know, I'm having a mid-mime crisis. Every time goes through it. You hit a wall, you hit a goddamn wall, and then you look around. What do you got? What do you got besides an invisible watch and being incredibly good at charades?
Ooh, I love charades. Guess what I am?
A driver, a chauffeur, milking a cow.
I am Officer 1!
As I was saying, 1 second you're a sensation, and the next you're competing against a god-forsaken bird of paradise. I mean, wow, you can recite the alphabet. So can I, on a good day.
That bird was magnificent. Don't you think, Officer 1?
Well, yes, LMNOP was executed perfectly.
I've mined these streets for years, and I have nothing to show for it. Nothing. I don't even know how I'm going to pay my next month's rent. These people think that at night we mimes go into sleep in our invisible houses and eat invisible food and find companionship with our invisible friends, Todrick and Mrs. Jenkins. Yeah, right. They'll leave you. They'll leave you hard for any delusional 6-year-old they see walking down the street. You know what? A mime needs a living wage, just as much as the next guy. Yeah, I'm a working class citizen, and I deserve a union.
They arrive at the police station.
This way, please.
Yeah, that's it. I'll create a union for mimes so we can be rightfully represented.
Inspector, someone is here to see you.
Excellent.
Good day, mine.
You can help me.
Yes. Why are you talking?
Listen, a union. Think about it. Mimes being represented fairly amongst the working class, earning honest wages for all our hard work, finally getting what we deserve. I'm talking healthcare benefits, a trust fund, 2 weeks vacation, the whole package.
And that's silence. What are you yammering right here? Shut up. Sit down.
Yammering honest. This is called progress. I am the voice of the mimes now, and I will not rest until justice is restored. Are you with me? Of course you're not with me.
Flaubert fixes 2 shots, gives one to Mime.
Ooh, well, don't mind if I do. Ooh, oh, I should probably tell you, I'm an extreme lightweight.
Claubert shoots his gun in the air.
Whoa, oh, I just had a dream that, oh no, it was real.
I have uncovered the location of the criminal.
You did? Well, good for you. I knew you could do it.
Yes. This bread that you gave me a short while ago was found strewn across the front lawn of the museum where the Mona Lisa was taken. It is the only bread made from using the finest European flour from the finest flour mills in the country, crafted with the most artisanal of techniques, baked not with gas, but with a wooden burning oven. We have never seen bread like this yet. Listen.
Cracks bread.
Ah, now, the only place that produces this kind of bread is Saint-Dijon, a small village outside of Paris, known for their secret, one-of-a-kind recipe. And I've called you here because we need someone to go undercover.
Go on.
To go to every bakery in Saint-Dijon and see if you can spot the painting. You will write down any suspicious activity in this book.
But you know, they're not going to have it like hanging on a wall.
Yes, well, precisely. That's why we need someone who is trained to be silent, sneaky, someone limber, someone who will keep his mouth shut.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's me, of course. I mean, I'm a mime.
Yes, right. So, you will go to Saint-Dijon, visit every bakery, delicatessen, restaurant in that region, find the bread that matches this sample, and report back to us at the location tonight.
Tonight? What if I was doing something? Or maybe I was going to a beat poetry reading at this underground cafe place. You probably haven't heard of it.
It has to be tonight! I've had 24 hours on public radio! And you will not get away with the timeline. Do you hear me?
All right, don't have a cow. I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right. You'll take this. And remember, not a peep. We will pay you, we will pay you after the report of the suspected bakery and that has been collected.
But wait, are you kidding? What if I don't find anything? Are you just gonna hang me up like a link of sausages in a meat shop window? Oh look, it's old Mimey. He has all the time in the world to solve your petty international case. Go find yourself another mole.
Okay, all right. Wait. This is how much you will be paid, and I will give you 50 francs now if you will never speak in my station again.
Well, I guess this concludes our meeting. Well, the tie, by the way, goes really well with the whole,
Goodbye, mine.
Yes. All right.
I never heard a mime speak so much in my entire life.
Claubert takes another shot. Scene 10. Back at Nameless Bakery. Appy is getting a noose ready. He measures the rope around his neck and cuts an end. Ties the noose. He hooks it over a rafter and pulls a chair over. As Appy is about to step off the chair, he sees a rat.
Ah, oh God, a rat! It's a rat! It's a rat! Hey, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Turkey.
Francis, you stole my Francis.
She picks up the rat.
What? Who's Francis?
Stop it, you're scaring him.
Him? You know this rodent?
It's Francis, or Francie, or France if I'm feeling modest.
Why would you bring a rat into a bakery?
He's my pet, I adopted him.
From where? The garbage?
No, from the sewer.
You know, that is the grossest thing I have ever seen. You and this rat have got to get out of here, now! Oh no.
I wonder who that could be.
Who is it?
We're closed, sorry.
Just tell us who you are and we'll open it.
No, we won't open it.
Sounds safe and non-threatening. Hello? Hi. Oh, why isn't he speaking? Oh, well maybe he's a mute.
Hello? If you're wondering what kind of a bakery this is, it's just a normal everyday bakery. There's not, anything weird going on here, just regular old bread. Gotta love it. Bread.
Apprentice, where did you put the round cake buns? I only have square. Oh, a customer. How are you?
Oh, see me.
Well, no miming, right? runs in my family. Oh, I mean, you are a mime, no? Oh, you are. Why, you must be. You must be the only one for like 15 kilometers. Most are in Paris. Tell me, who was your mother? Maureen? Maureen, you know, Maureen is my second cousin, and that means that you are my, well, I suppose you must be my second cousin once removed.
We're related? Wow! Papa!
No, it's a second cousin once removed. Huh? A shopping list. Parfait. A dozen rolls. Apprentice, take care of this customer. I mean, my second cousin.
Your son!
Well, don't you have a father? Oh, mon Dieu. Apprentice,
Abby gives rolls to mine.
there you are, mine.
Thanks, Daddy-o.
Okay, see you later. Maybe at a reunion in, I don't know, 3 or 4 years' time. Apprentice, I need you now.
Abby, Jill, and Baker go to the back.
Oh, this is it. This is the bakery. But I can't write out my own father. Okay, maybe there's a way. There's gotta be a...
Mommy, you're still here?
Yes. Sorry, just figuring something out.
Okay, let me know if you need anything.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Are you okay? Oh, hey, yeah. I like your shoes.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, really, they're great. They have those nice tight laces as opposed to the loose ones. I know about the thing.
The thing? Winking gargoyle.
No, aren't I supposed to be good at charades? I know about the old lady.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Apprentice, cake pies.
Yes, sir, right away.
There is an international relic in here, and you know it.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
It's here.
Mine throws bread at Abby.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Okay, cut it out. What is going on in here, huh?
I'm sorry, Pops, but this bakery is in grave danger, for it is hiding something big, something very big indeed.
He is just a common mind. How could he know anything?
Oh, yeah? How do you explain this?
Bread?
I was hired on a special assignment by Inspector Claubert.
I swear there's nothing here.
Oh, really? Oh, tell me, what starts with an M and ends with an aha? The painting is here.
Oh, and now you think the painting has been stolen. No. This is just a copy. Now, Apprentice, you tell him, huh?
Yeah, it's just a copy.
Wait a minute. This bread, it is ours. And it is stale from yesterday. Where did you get this, huh?
Inspector Claubert gave it to me as a piece of evidence from the scene of the crime of the stealing of the one, the only Mona Lisa.
Apprentice, you are the crazy art thief. But you said it was just a copy.
No,
he's
I'm not.
not.
Give me that. It is a kill-out copy, Baker. You gotta believe me.
You heard mime. Apprentice Inspector Claubert sent him. He has our bread. How can I believe you? Are you going to arrest us? I am your father, for goodness sake.
Listen, I'm not going to turn you in. We need to do something. We need to, and fast. I have an idea.
Yes? What is it?
Well, I could just Tell the popos that it's at a different bakery.
No. Which bakery? I know all of them. We are very friendly community.
Don't worry, I'll give them the address of an abandoned shack.
An abandoned shack? You think that'll work? What happens when they get there?
Well, I mean, it's an abandoned shack. Something's gonna eat them, like a bear maybe. Or they'll probably be shot with a shotgun by an old man waiting on the other side of a rocking chair.
You sure about this?
It's a classic. Trust me.
They will know it's not a real bakery.
Exactly.
What? Exactly what?
Exactly.
No, I get it, I think.
It's a great idea, mine.
Okay. I'll radio them and tell them the new lead. Yes, is this Claubert? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, no, I got it. I got the lead. I'm at the bakery right now, and can you believe it? I mean, sorry, I'm at 32 Saint Laurent Rue. Yep, I saw it. It's under the floorboards. Okay. Yeah. Okay, bye. All right, they're heading for the shack.
So what happens after they realize we are not there? Oh.
Scene 11, at abandoned shack that evening.
So, here it is, 32 Saint Laurent Rue. There's no one here that will except for a sleeping bum.
Oh, Officer One, look, it is him. He's the one who ran away from us. Remember that?
Oh, I remember that night, almost like it was yesterday.
Officer One, I don't want to burst your bubble, but it was yesterday.
No, you are kidding. What time it does fly.
I don't mean to be a smarty pants, but time, it does not fly. It is an abstract idea. Like the universe or a blue whale.
You two fish now?
I think so.
Yes.
Hey, you there! Get up!
What guy is it?
You are the bread thief and the art thief. Oh, ha ha! This is just perfect.
They take the old man by the arm.
Oh, I found
What's going
him.
on?
I found the culprit. Ha ha ha! It was almost too easy. Now, under the floorboards, under the floorboards. Yeah, well, old man, where is she?
Eh?
Do not play games with me. Where is the painting?
I do not know what you speak.
Oh, you do not know where is this? You hid it under the floorboards. You mean bread? No! The painting! La Joconde! Officers, take him out of my sight.
But it's just bread.
It's not just bread, it's the principle of the thing. Damn it. Wait a minute. Wait. This bread is familiar. It's bready. With a good amount of salt and sorely lacking in caraway seeds. Hold on! Weezer, what do you think of this?
Maurice and Officer 1 try bread.
Yes. This is the bread stolen from the bakery on 48 Pain Levé by the man with the blue shirt and brown shoes.
They are brown.
And quite generic.
So that means the bread found at Pain Levé matches the bread found in front of the museum. The painting is at 48 Pain Levé.
If this bread was stolen by that man from 48 Pont Lever, and this bread matches the bread found at the scene of the crime, then we must go to...
Come on, Claubert, you can do it. Maurice, just say it.
True, I just said it.
You did, yes, right. 48 Pont Lever!
Yes, Pain Levé.
Aha! We have a lead! And this time, it is rigged to perfection. Aha! To Pont Lever! To Pont Lever!
Scene 12, back at Namless Bakery.
Officer 1! Wait, I need you at each the front and the back gate and armed and ready. While Maurice and myself enter the bakery, we will need backup waiting outside. Let's go. 48 Pont Lever.
What was that? Mime? Why is Inspector Claubert outside that door? Mime, you need to do something! Oh, so now the mime can't talk.
Scene 13, in the car.
So, what made you you get into the bread stealing trade?
Maurice, bread stealing, it is not a trade, it is a crime against all of humanity.
I only stole it to feed my starving family.
Oh, so nice.
He only wanted to feed his family.
That is very admirable.
Very admirable indeed. Well, Maurice, are those chips?
They are.
Say, old man, would you like some chips?
Oh, yeah, no thank you.
Maurice, Officer 1, I am already here. And I'm trailing behind.
Oh no, we must hurry. Claubert is waiting for us. Let's go. Maurice, you're getting chips everywhere.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, just clean it up. Claubert is going to freak when he sees this mess.
You're right, he is a man of no
Oh,
patience.
some of them fell back here.
Thank you. You're such a good guy.
Truly one of a kind gentleman.
Yes, truly one of a kind.
I was nothing. You know what? I will have a chip after all.
Oh, he will have a chip, but they fell on the floor, you know.
Well, no matter.
All right. No matter.
What's so funny?
Ah, bloody hell.
Hey, what are you doing, you dingy lad?
Tally ho, and don't forget the marmalade.
Look at us, we're British. Like Queen Victoria.
Yes, indeed.
Old man spills the chips on purpose.
Oh, no.
Well, you know what they always say.
Oh, yes, spilling chips brings home the ships. Oh, no, it sounded British.
That's not what we say.
Actually, Officer 1, I believe the British call chips crisps, meaning the potato chips. While the word chip is used to classify fried potatoes, you usually find alongside a big allocation of fish. Crisps, a bit harder to say, but there you go.
I have no idea. Thank you for the correction.
We have arrived.
After you.
Oh no, I insist after you.
Oh, no, come now. After you. After you, Maurice.
Old man sneaks away. Scene 14, at Nameless Bakery.
Okay, everyone, just stand and look natural. Don't mention anything about any painting. Where is the painting?
In the cellar. I mean, what painting?
Good, good. Okay.
Baker! Open this door immediately.
Oh, just une second.
Everyone, shut it. Remember? Natural.
Baker opens the door.
My, look at this. It is Claubert, the famous Inspector Claubert. What brings you to these parts?
I am sure you all very well know why I'm here. Mine!
Hey!
Everyone, front and center at once. Now!
Claubert shoots gun in the air.
So, here we are, and it seems 3 hours early. Would you look at that?
Well, actually, it's more like 2 hours and 57
Quiet, you! Baker, what did you expect to accomplish hiding away in this pathetic little bakery?
Well, I guess I thought.
Yes, you thought what? You thought that you would be able to stop me, to outsmart me?
Leave Baker alone.
Yes, oh, shut up, you scum. You all very well know the gravity of the situation and what will be following this evening. One of you will be coming back with me to the station. Now, let's start this plain and simple. Who did it?
I can explain.
No explanation required. I just need to know right now who did it. Huh? Who's the wise guy? Who's the silly ninny who thought that they could steal a painting
What painting?
belonging to an internationally acclaimed institution of art and culture, the only institution that has ever housed the famous La Joconde?
I thought you were looking at him.
All right, take your time. The more it passes, the shinier this pistol gets. It looks pretty.
It is very shiny, sir.
Very well.
No, don't shoot.
I did it! I feel it should be me who should sacrifice himself for a righteous cause. For today I experienced the highest level of human recognition. Today I discovered that I had someone who is related to me. A papa.
Mine.
The best papa a mind could ask for. I have nothing else to live for. My life has reached its peak.
For goodness sake, it was not him, it was me! I stole the painting, I feel horrible about it, but I will sacrifice myself because I have already lived a full and beautiful life. Mine, your life has yet to begin.
Baker!
Oh God, no, Papa!
Wait! You two have it all wrong. I did it. It was me.
I sacrificed myself on the behalf of all of you, for it was I am the noblest of ones.
No, it was me. It was me.
Everyone just shut up!
No, wait. No one is sacrificing themselves for anyone or anything. It was me who stole it, okay? 100% me. I did it, Inspector.
No.
Okay, everyone, just please.
Apprentice.
Really?
Yes, I did it. Everyone else is innocent, so please. Take me away. But go easy on me. I'm not used to the isolated life of an inmate. Oh God, just get it over with.
Oh, where you are going, you'll be sufficiently isolated.
Can't take him, cause it was me. It really was. I took it. That's right, I took the painting. The lady at the front desk told me it was priceless. So really, none of us should be in trouble. It was free of charge.
You are both under arrest for the theft of the Mona Lisa painting.
No, she didn't do anything.
Come with me, officer. Take them away.
No.
Okay, look. I was thinking. I still did what you told me. There was just a little detour is all, 50% is fine. Okay, 35%. All right, 20. I mean, that's a bargain if you ask me.
9.
Oh, right. Dignity.
Good.
Jill sneaks off with the painting. Scene 15. In jail. Flaubert is fitting Jill and Appy to electric chairs.
Ah, the electric chair. Watch. Ah, the electric chair, quick, seamless, minimal noise, electric. How are you feeling, my sugar plum, my pumpkin pie?
Sugar plum pumpkin pie is not a real pie.
In a few moments, I will have the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to capital punish both of you, resulting in the final capture and prosecution for the infamous Mona Lisa case, meeting my deadline indefinitely. Everyone better mark the calendars today because it will soon be International Flaubert Day.
That's so stupid.
It's not stupid. It's what I deserve. I have worked hard day after day for 35 grueling years. My time has come to be known throughout the world as the most famous inspector to ever live. Well then, see, you never,
Flaubert goes to adjust a generator.
Oh God, we don't have much time.
I'm pretty sure I've had sugar plum pumpkin before.
Jill,
Yes, Appy.
Jill is expertly getting herself free.
since we're going to die and everything, I guess I should just say the past 24 hours, it's been quite a whirlwind.
Still working to get free.
And Jill, I realized that I might. I mean, I do. I think I love the... Wait, what is that?
What?
That, behind you.
It's the painting, silly. You didn't think I'd let that wretched man get away with your gift, did you?
The what? What? Well, why would you? But it's the painting. Do you want to get us double killed?
listen, sorry, just having some trouble with the generator. We'll have it up and functioning in just a jiffy, sit tight.
Why would you steal it again?
Shh! Appy, look at me. That doesn't matter. What matters is that we're here now. I just wanted to be sure we'd be together forever. Just imagine you and me in the afterlife.
Oh,
It's the next phase of our relationship.
together forever?
Well, we can't be married anyway.
But we are married. I mean, we're engaged. I'm your fiance, honey. My sweet tart pudding cake.
Don't you sweet tart pudding cake me. You made it clear you wanted nothing to do with me. Well, now you don't have a choice.
Jill miraculously stands up out of the chair and rubs her wrists. Jill goes over to Appy's chair and fixes something in the back.
Oh my God, how did you? Help me out!
Jill fixes something on the electric hat and puts it on Appy and fastens it tight.
Help you out? Appy, I told you, I've decided. This is the next phase.
You knew this would all happen. Yeah, you planned all of this out.
I didn't plan anything, Appy. It was love.
Jill returns to her chair as the electrics begin to hum.
No, wait, no, okay, you marry me.
Abby! I don't know what to say.
Please marry me. Here's my father's ring. I'll sign that prenuptial agreement. Anything, I'll do anything.
Appy flings his father's ring. The chair zaps him.
Exactly. It's only a matter of time now.
Oh, Abby, it's everything I ever hoped it would be. You and I have finally come together as one.
Together forever. Great. Now, can you unhook me?
Jill goes over to Appy with a deranged look in her eyes. She leans in and kisses him. They get zapped. In the kissing and zapping, Jill unhooks Appy.
Aha! What are Officers! The culprits have escaped! I need you on their tails now!
Yes, sir. Yes, Gabrielle. Sorry, we were just playing tic-tac-toe.
Go fish.
And we were watching The Lady Eve, starring Barbara Stanwyck.
Officer, we should not be ashamed of watching romantic movies. It is a good film. Henri found the gift one of his best performances to date.
Will you believe?
Yes, of course.
We're on it right away.
Scene 16. Appy and Jill run across the village square to the bakery where Mime and Baker are drinking.
Hey, we thought you guys were dead.
No, just married. You can do it now.
Oh, wow! Good for you! Apprentice, I knew it would happen for you someday. And, what is that?
Oh, it's the painting.
Why? Why did you have this?
Put down the painting! And nobody gets hurt. Well, hello, my sugar plum pumpkin pie.
What's he talking about? He's not a pie.
Now I have you right where I want you. And look at that. Well, not a minute to spare. Don't worry, my dear. This won't hurt a bit.
Leave her alone. Her only crime was to love.
How noble of you, apprentice. A baker's apprentice. You couldn't be a banker like your father.
Why would I want to do that?
Take a look up in the sky. Not a cloud to be seen. It's a perfect day for a good old-fashioned shootout, don't you think? Too bad that you don't have a gun.
Hey, Colbert, look who's talking now.
Oh my God! Oh wow! This is just the adrenaline is just whoa! I was not expecting. How do you guys do this?
Yeah, I think it's better you take it.
Well, we must all pay a price, apprentice, for all the crimes we commit. All of us.
Happy, no! No!
Oh, apprentice! Who will clean up the dry dough deposits from underneath the oven?
Yeah, and then look at my hilarious and witty pen pal letters, which I plan on sending the day after next.
Who will be my Happy, my one and only?
Sorry, I didn't tell you about the pen pal thing. I was going to tell you later on today. I just really quick.
No, Claubert, do not do it!
Oh, shut up. I'm trying to concentrate. This is the final minute. Justice will be redeemed.
But if you die, who will we invite to go to the cinema on Friday?
Yes, I said shut up. Wait a minute. What?
We were going to invite you.
Yes, we wanted to know if you'd like to see Casablanca on Friday, starring Ingrid Bergman.
And Humphrey Bogart?
Yes, and Humphrey Bogart.
It is supposed to be really
It's
good.
supposed to be a wonderful.
What, you really were going to invite me?
Yes.
Yes, what? No. I'm a persecuted criminal. It is my duty. It is my job as an inspector. The world will know my name. Should we get pizza before or after? What do you think?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
We were planning on doing it.
Yes, with anchovies.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, with the anchovies. If you insist on it, yes.
Surely, yes.
No! No! You have all disrespected my authority. Quite enough these past 24 hours. I must finish this, and I must finish it now. Say your prayers, you mangy bread boy.
Flaubert shoots. The shot goes right through the forehead of the Mona Lisa painting.
Oh my
No!
He shot it!
So, you have shot the painting.
Well, this is a really awkward situation.
Very awkward, considering you are a boss.
I'm very sorry, sir. But we are going to have to arrest you.
What? No, what? No, I didn't. I mean, come on. Wait, what about Humphrey Bogart and the anchovies?
I'm afraid there won't be any anchovies where you're going.
No, you can't do this. I'm your inspector.
So then I said to Queen Elizabeth's sister, why don't you slip a bit of catnip in Philip's wine? Maybe then you divorce her and marry you, huh? Oh. Oh, yes, she said that too. Now, Robert, what is going on here?
Ah! Jaclyn! It is shot! Shot down in the cold blood. Poor girl. Barely knew it was coming.
Curator, I didn't mean to shoot her. I was trying to shoot that godforsaken criminal.
Just to be clear, it's me he's talking about me.
Curator hobbles toward Mona Lisa in shock and kneels beside it, touching it.
Oh my God, it is unforgivable. It is a disgrace. It is a completely outrageous.
Please, curator. I never meant to hurt the painting.
Do you have any idea what you have done to the painting, to my museum, to the ground?
No, please.
Take him away.
But curator.
Take him away now.
Flaubert gets taken away by Maurice.
Oh, she is gone. Oh, my beautiful beauty. Gone forever. I didn't even get to say goodbye. Oh, I will miss your eyes and your nose and most of all your smile. Well, what are you all looking at? It is over. Go home.
But the painting.
Go. So then I told her that if the royal family is under the why not consider a boat? Sorry. Why not consider a boat?
Did anyone else think that was a little odd?
Well, what does it matter? We're off the hook. It's finally over.
Pappy, I can't believe you almost died for me. Of course, if you did die, I would kill myself too. Using this knife on this vein.
Oh, Jill.
Those two have issues.
Yeah.
So, you're my dad, right? Yeah, I'm gonna say you're my dad.
Scene 17. At the wedding reception, Abby and Jill are dancing.
I love your eyes.
I love your
I
smile.
love your rosy cheek.
What? No fair. I love your cute rosy cheeks.
I'm so glad your relationship amnesia was cured.
Right.
I have a surprise for you. Wait here.
Jill floats away, leaving Abby alone.
Congratulations, pen pal. I see you went with the bread theme.
Baker insisted on catering.
An old man walks by, taking bread from decorations.
Hey, that bread's not for eating, sir.
Love, what a wonderful thing it is, apprentice.
Hey, are the papers in yet?
Just got them back yesterday. You're looking at the official son of Bagel.
Oh, I'm so happy for you two.
When I first laid eyes on this one, I knew.
That's right.
So, I can live with you, right?
No, of course not.
Why not?
But there's no room. I have only one bed.
Oh, that's cool. Half bed's enough for me.
My wife sleeps in it too.
Ooh, so it's that kind of household. Hey, it's 1941. Do whatever you want. I'm not here to judge. So I'm a belly sleeper. Is that gonna be a problem?
Jill comes back with a wrapped statue that looks like Napoleon Bonaparte's bust.
Close your eyes. Now turn around.
Jill gives him the gift and he immediately throws it away into a pond off stage. Splash.
You didn't open it.
I didn't need to.
Scene 18. In Flaubert's jail cell. Flaubert is watching Casablanca through his jail cell with Maurice and Officer 1. The film has just ended.
Oh my goodness.
My.
That's incredible.
I am just going to say it. This was the best film I have ever seen, hands down. It's the best film I've ever seen.
I will join you in that declaration, Maurice. Yes, I will. Wow.
The cinematography.
The costume design.
Acting.
Oh, hey, he's looking at you, kid.
Oh, that's very good, Officer 1. But I believe it's more like, hey, he's looking at you, kid.
Oh, wonderful, Maurice. But I think you're missing the mark there. It's more like, hey, he's looking at you, kid.
He is looking at you, kid.
Hey, here's looking at you, kid.
He's looking at you.
Hey, here's looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Okay, that's it.
thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Scene 19, Louvre Museum.
There she is.
Sorcerine, so full of mystery and je ne sais quoi.
I see passion in her eyes. Yes, I think that's passion. It is passion!
Did you hear? They bullet just missed her. Said by a baker, I believe. I am so relieved the Mona Lisa is back in one piece.
We are so fortunate. I've upgraded to a gold member seasons past, just so I can marvel at her beauty each and every day.
How lucky we are.
The lights up on Curator's office. Curator is counting her money at her desk, humming to herself. She throws out the bullet-shot Mona Lisa in a trash can. She goes over to a vault and opens it, revealing the real, actual Mona Lisa painting that never sees the light of day. She dusts it over a few times. She takes a deep breath and marvels at its beauty. She looks around so no one is watching and gives the Mona Lisa a kiss. Then closes the vault. Lights fade on Curator. Fan.
I'm Richard Henrich, Artistic Director of Spooky Action Theater. This has left me speechless. So wild, I'm just amazed. Usually I say that it's important to have the audience to lift the work up and make it theatrical, but I think these guys left us in the dust. No, but it makes it a lot more fun to do when you have an audience, and the work of the actor really does depend on it. So thank you for coming and bringing this to life. I can't wait to hear what our program director, Gillian, will say to us about it, what the actors will respond to your questions and concerns. You know, the Mona Lisa is probably safe, I think. That's okay, so don't get too upset. But I hope you will look at what else we're doing, come back again and see other new plays, and support this. I mean, this is, we have our wonderful playwright here from Canada. Wow! Who brought us this wonderful work. So please.
And Shanara.
And Shanara, our director. And be part of the talk.
Right, so we should start now.
So let's start.
Let's start now.
I'm-
What would your actors like to do?
If you guys want to stay, why don't y'all come down, and if you want to stay, you can sit on the front. And if not, you can wait.
They're chairs.
My
gosh, that was really great. It was, how do you feel about it?
Oh, it was like so cool to see it being played out. Like that was like really amazing. Yeah, to just see it.
This is the first reading of it?
I've only had kind of like casual table reads, but yeah, it was really cool to see it kind of like semi-staged like this.
And what worked that surprised you? What surprised you about it, and about how it worked or didn't work, or what was there things that you found?
Yeah, like there were a few jokes that I thought worked, and then when I saw them being played on stage, I realized I would have to like kind of revisit them and just get them to land a bit better. But yeah, I think all of the definitely the accumulation of the plot and how fast it goes yeah, that was really cool to see, and I was happy of the pace, because I never saw it before, so, yeah.
Good. So, we just introduced Shanara, Gabrielle, who directed this. Can you guys give me a little feedback about what parts you liked or remember or stand out? Or that you'll, that sort of, that stand out when you think back. Visual, jokes, characters, moments.
Well, I'll say that I think the thing that I found remarkable was how carefully sculpted each of the characters was, so that each one stood out and was memorable, and that you could kind of tune into quickly, and that's, I think, a special gift of both the playwright and the director, and of course the talent doing it.
Anything else? What other things do we like about it?
I had a question, just what made you want to set it in a specific time frame?
I think I looked up when the Mona Lisa was stolen, like in real life, and it was stolen a few times, but it was stolen around this time.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just like kind of like the aesthetic of that time period as well. So.
Yeah, that idea that all these characters from some funny old French film, right? They're all iconic types in every kind of play we've seen, right? For ages. I love the fact that they're all bright and it's really silly and really stupid. Really works. The parts that are really stupid really work really well. I like that part. Any other things do you want to ask her questions about her play? I'm all stunned. Go ahead.
It was fabulous. I just want to make a comment, not a question. There's, when you said this afternoon it's going to be farce, I thought, oh yeah, I'm not seeing that. So I'm so glad I came. But having a mime in the middle of a regular farce was really interesting and sort of made it different. And also, almost all the baker scenes, I felt like, is that improv or was that in the script? Because that just seems so immediate, and I thought that was lovely. If you wrote it, it's great, and if it was improv, it was also really great.
You wrote it. Some of it might be accidentally improv. Trying to stick to what was there. That was all Jaclyn.
What I liked is you had a lot of the kind of quintessential French stock characters, and yet they did not play out as the quintessential stock characters, which created a lot of the kind of zany humor and almost at moments chaotic energy in the play, and that was capped off. I mean, that was just by the mime, who starts out as a typical mime and then is suddenly talking. And what I really loved is that you then had the characters say, "Why are you talking? You're a mime. What do you mean you're talking?" I mean, it was just so some of the characters would sometimes say exactly what the audience was thinking. It's like, wait a minute, the mime's talking, and then it was and I really liked the precision and the crafting of the story. And to me, there's a lot of, when you see new plays, a lot of them are very serious, or they have something very intense to talk about and all that. I like fluff sometimes. I really do. I enjoy having an evening of farce, especially, my hat is off to the actors, because this required absolutely split-second precision, timing and characterization, and you all nailed it. And how you did this for a reading was amazing. I mean, I have a picture of them all meeting every night for 2 weeks working on this, and yet I know, practically speaking, that probably didn't happen. So.
It's 2 months.
Well, there you go. Well, 2 months.
2 nights, 2 nights.
Maybe keep it on a snack.
Eating bread the whole time.
Nothing but bread. So that says that her timing, crafting little scenes and splitting them up and bringing it, because there's a lot of craft in how she builds the jokes and, as you said, land the jokes. There's a really wonderful instinct there for landing jokes. I must say, one of my favorite things is that they solved the major clue is the kind of wheat. They are so both, because the French are supposed to be the people who have great noses, right? But also where exactly that wheat comes from. The meaning of bread is just so lovely. That's just a thrill.
I was gonna kind of pick up what she said. I think what makes it really good is you took all the French stereotypes that everyone can identify with and put like a fresh twist on it, which is really good. And you were all very good actors. Yay, you did such a great job. I really liked it. I liked the mime. I liked all the characters. The only thing, occasionally there were a few really modern jokes thrown in, and I think a few of those didn't fit in with the tone. And like you said, you probably could see it when the play was going on, and they were kind of a little bit jarring, kind of out of pace, but everything else was great. I loved it. It was really good.
Yeah, there were little details like wrapping the bread. You didn't wrap the bread in 1941 in Paris. You carried the bread in your hand. Well into the 80s and 90s. They may even still be doing it today. So there's just little tiny details. Little tiny, well, I grew up in Paris, so a little bit of that.
But the actors, did you have any parts, do you have any questions for them? And were there any parts that was there something about your approach to this that you should talk about her characters for her? She needs some feedback and learn more of it than us, so we'd like to hear a little bit.
Well, I had a question about what were your inspirations for this piece?
Or like the character?
No, just for the plans in general, like what,
The idea, how
the ideas, you go like, I want to write a play that's like these things, or these things that I love and enjoy. What was it?
Yeah, like actually a lot of different things, like a lot of different, like kind of comedic influences. I watch a lot of cartoons, and so a lot of the characters are like more cartoonish, and larger than life. And those are the kind of characters that I like to write and that I like to see on stage. So, yeah, and also I am a fan of kind of like surrealist humor, and more like British comedy kind of sensibility. But it really comes from like a lot of different things. Yeah.
So this Mona Lisa though, in terms of theme, it's just from that research on the Mona Lisa.
I guess yeah, just from the research on when it was stolen. But yeah, also just the Mona Lisa is just such like an enigma, like she's so mysterious. So I thought it was like a good canvas for kind of like offsetting some of the comedy.
Any other reactions from our cast?
It's funny you mentioned the animation, because I did, this time reading through it, I was like, you know what, this would be a really fun animation, really fun cartoon, because everything is so visual, which is very hard to do on those types of things that you're doing are very difficult to pull off on stage with all the, the changing of the pictures and the bread and the wrapping and the guns and all that stuff is very difficult. And I was like, oh, this would be really easy to do in a film or with an animation. But it was a lot of fun to play those parts.
I loved the relationship between Officer One and Maurice. It was such a lovely, like, blooming romance that just kept growing. And it was sort of the most fun thing to track through for me as I was listening to it last night and tonight. But I think that's just like a very nice, because it could just be, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but there's something more there that's really charming.
And they have an adopted son in jail with them now. Right? You can change that to brought him along. Other moments?
I'm just thinking that you should be really encouraged, because like if you read noises off out loud, It wouldn't be very funny. And we have the benefit of having to spend more time with the stage directions than you. But the fact that it's getting that kind of laughter at a music stand is really encouraging.
Yeah, and I think there's, you mentioned sort of seeing jokes that do not work kind of also. I think sometimes as the actor, and also, given whatever, these things have different amounts of time, right? So I think part of you also feels like, oh, part of the fun of it is trying to figure out what it is you're intending with the joke or the language. And then, sometimes we may or may not make that land for you, like in the given time that we have. But it is, I feel like one of the things I enjoyed the most was there's a real sense of play. And so, in a way, it's a little frustrating because you're like, oh man, if you could just work on that bit, I know what it is. Oh, I missed it. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh, that's what it is. And so much of it is, like we're saying, physical, which is just like how you set everything up in a space and how you handle stuff. And but there's just a real sense of fun in it. I think it feels like it feels both very familiar because it draws on a lot of storylines that we've seen, like great old capers and funny characters. And I think as an actor that gives you, for me, it's something that's attractive because it's the size of it can be so wild and large.
Freeing.
And freeing. Yeah, and in the reading that's sometimes a gift because you're like, well, you just make a choice and it didn't work, but I made one. And so that can be helpful, I think, in just mining the material.
Shanara, talk about how you did this in 2 time rehearsals. So, but it seemed to come together really fast. So why, from your director's perspective, how did you talk about your work on it?
It's a dream cast of actors.
Yeah.
And they sort of got the gist of the thing and brought it right away. One of the things that Jaclyn and I talked about over working the last couple of weeks is I found it funny when I read it. I got a certain version of the humor. But then when you pointed out to me the idea of surrealism, and that we can sort of embrace that as part of our world too, that we don't have to put each of the pieces together in a row, but this sort of surrealist idea is also part of what we're doing. That, I think that also helps in reading setting. They're like, it's okay, we're just gonna go, we're gonna see this, and we're gonna see the next thing, and we're gonna see the next thing, and, we don't have to connect every single dot.
Right, and since it's structured in a joke-like or a segment kind of way, as long as those kind of work, the whole thing works. I see that's good.
Yeah, and episodic, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think you established that well first with the hat. With the mock
yeah.
hat. I mean, your choice of what you brought in, the mop and then the pet cactus and the picture. I mean, it's basically all there was. And everything, but we saw everything else. But I think you set the tone with the hat. No, yes, well, no, it only comes in sort of a mock gray.
But yeah, I did think wearing a mop on our head might just make sure we know what world we're in.
That does, it creates it, and yet you carried it off, so.
I agree.
You carried it off.
I'm keeping it.
Very well.
Fills out this part of the
And it was nice that it was a clean mop heads.
Yes, it was. I took it out of the package right before I brought it.
I was just gonna say, I really like the mime role so much, and I kind of wanted to see a little more interaction between the pirate and the mime. There is more physical stuff going on.
I will take fault for that because there is actually a lot more in the script. And also, there's a good, very clear description of that entire. There's a whole pirate mime scene.
There's no lines. It's just like stage direction, physical comedy.
It's a mime pirate battle.
Well, I wanted that. I was like, I'm ready for it.
There was a little bit of it, but it was kind of covered by the stands and people, and that's where it's a reading.
Right.
But you still got it. That's the thing that was so really remarkable between the two of you.
All right, so Playwright, do you have questions for us?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm just really grateful just to see it come to life. Oh my God, there's no feeling like it. I was just thinking my room, and yeah, it's just crazy. But I don't know.
Is there any part that you wondered whether it worked? Is there something specific that you saw that you wanted to ask us about?
Yeah, actually,
scenes
yes.
or characters? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, there's a scene with Maurice and Officer One and the old man in a car, and actually it was suggested to be cut, and I wanted to keep it in, but I was wondering the scene with the chips, like what your opinion was that, and what your opinion was on that, and whether like it worked or if you think it could work.
Is in the script I read, isn't there, did you cut anything about him being more of a culprit? There's a scene in which he runs away, or he's actually the one, did that get cut, or did I just not hear it?
At the very beginning.
When he steals the bread.
Yeah, that's it, so there wasn't any more than that, that's just in my imagination.
No, it's not anymore.
Okay, we do get to see him get caught.
The MacGuffin kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think the scene before it, the short little scene where Clabert is talking to Officer One, well, we had like some confusion on, at least as the actress was like, wait, who is he talking to Officer One? And that he's talking on a radio, and he's outside the bakery going, hey, I need backup. And so I think cutting to then seeing them sitting in the chair in the car to see where they are, and they're just driving with the old man makes sense to me and feels justified.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was an opportunity to potentially have like a split screen, like two scenes happening at once kind of thing, because the scene before it is where the mime and Appy are overhearing Clabert outside, right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
But it was confusing if Clabert was talking to Officer One, who was there with him, or if he was on the radio with Officer One, in which case those could be like simultaneous.
Right. But I liked it because I think it continues to show more recent Officer One, and also the old man being like, oh, no, it's fine, like sitting in the back, just like the head, it's like, oh, I'll have a chip, and then them leaving and him just being like, I'm just gonna go, escaping, running off, and then they're like, great, we lost the guy, but just to show more of their aloofness and their playfulness.
I think Jaclyn, seeing that scene now that it is in, I was the one suggesting kind of, I was the bad guy doing that there maybe is, that the car is one of the surreal worlds that we go into. So it may be actually that we're turning to the car more often for a version of that. Even if it's just little micro moments of that, could be a way that we say, oh, this is, because that's like one different world we drop into, you know? And we go to the car one other time.
With the mime, the scene with the car, with the mime.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's maybe actually more of it rather than less. And then, I mean, just thinking like producibility, that's something like if I, pitching it to a theater, like you put a car and it's like, oh, okay, what world are we in and what's this? It's just one of those questions. So if there's maybe a way to make more of that world and maybe not in a car.
That's exactly my reaction is that it feels a teeny tiny bit out of place.
Yeah.
But so if it were to stay as it is, and I were a producer, I would say, I think this is a scene that probably should go. But if it is a convention of the play, if it is a place that we know and that we revisit, and we revisit these two in that place, then it's like coming back from a commercial message. It's a lovely recap.
As long as you keep them pretending to be English.
Yeah, and then the danger is
the
you
content
don't
is
want the
very
rest of the cast to fall into that English accent, because towards the end of the show, a few of you were sort of.
It comes to mashup.
Your English, your sort of Cockney was so strong that you took some of the cast along with you. But that's a quibble, and again, it's a reading, but I do agree, the car could be that scene could be extraneous if you were producing the show, unless there's something that really ties to the plot, or the plot such as it is, it ties to the action in some way.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's not insurmountable.
Is it just, because I don't think we have to explain what it is it just like donuts and coffee?
Like every time we go to that world, it's like that stereotype.
Kind of, yeah.
You know?
And then suddenly you've got chips.
Yeah.
Which could be a funny thing.
I think the dialogue was good, and I really loved the British stuff, and the accents going in and out didn't bother me at all, because it's part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But,
As long as it's
the car was weird, that's the only thing. My thing was like, okay, they're in a car. It just, I don't know, I noticed it was kind of like a bump in the flow of that's my impression.
I'm a writer who's constantly just breaking my own heart by making other choices. So I think the bit was amazing. It still doesn't cross the threshold for me to keep it. You need more, and maybe what Shanara was saying, like maybe we're expanding that particular world, or there's something within the scene in addition to the bit that brings that thing into the line of the plot much more and makes it much more part of there. Otherwise, at this point, I'd be like, no.
Mona Lisa's under the seat of
Gotta be hardcore.
I think though, if we're talking about genuine theatre of the absurd, which this is, then you know you give yourself permission to do that. But maybe I think it's that tension between wanting to have a through line and wanting to have a plot. But then, you know, the absurdity allowing you to then put whatever you in that takes your brain into a whole different place that you can then kind of appreciate it on not just a kind of linear plot level, but on a, you know, a more surreal, for want of a better word, level. So I think actually it's fine, but maybe, you know, I suppose you either say, okay, it's in terms of plot, it's slightly out of the world, and then it becomes a more plot-driven piece, or do you find other moments which you can heighten the absurdity or the surrealism, which then makes those moments more cohesive just in terms of the absurdity of the piece, rather than the linear nature of the plot. And maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a problem, but maybe that's the tension.
And in terms of car and no car, the other car scene, the first car scene, you definitely want to keep, because there was that moment where he's miming being the other guy. We just like get their relationship in a different way. It's fun.
Looking at cat.
An image that comes to my mind in thinking about talking about this car scene is having it integrated more. Feels to me like the Muppet Show, where you have Statler and Waldorf, and then the two guys that are in a box. And yes, you have the show going on here, and occasionally you cut away to see them, and what they're talking about still has something to do with it, but they're kind of in their own world, talking about whatever they want. And sometimes it's about it, sometimes it's not. But like, I feel like you can have these little Maurice and Officer 1 segments where they're just driving in the car, maybe there's different suspects in the back seat and they just keep changing. And then they have like, while they're, whoever's sitting back there, they're having their same dialogue. And it's just a visual gag of that, but having that throughout to keep it still within, it establishes, you make it part of the world.
Yeah, maybe having it be sort of a like philosophical respite. I don't know. Like, arguing about the nature of bread, or you know, what is relationship amnesia, or like it's like a completely different side of, and then it makes you think like, oh, are Maurice and Officer 1 the real protagonists of this play? Like, what is real and what is not? I don't know. Just like introducing that.
No, it's mine.
You know, it's almost like, I mean, it isn't though, but it's almost like those Python films when you have like a spaceship come and land in the middle of the scene, and something crazy happens, and you pull out of it, and you go, well, that was weird. And sometimes, well, that was weird, is actually a legitimate reason for putting something in there. I suppose that's what, you know.
I think with all the film references and allusions along the way in the text, that the car scenes could be really fun for, say, a lighting designer to pull cues out of it. Oh, this is like this noir style or this French style that sort of fits into where you're going with that.
Yeah, I think adding more of it rather than getting rid of it, I think is, as an actor, it makes me more excited that like I'm getting to play in a way, you know, like ask the audience to go on this journey a little bit.
Right, because the plot of the other part is not that difficult to follow in its own little way. These little pop-ups kind of give us a respite here, it's really nice. Then we just plop back in to a plot that we have an idea of where it's going, but it's really funny. But I like, it was great, you guys are wonderful to give us all these comments. And you have any more questions? Okay.
Thank you though.
Thank you so much. You guys are great. Thank you, really. Great insights.